Alright, section B, number 16. Write 21,059 in figures. Figures means numbers. Okay, so you have 21,059. Alright, so 21,059. So your answer is this. So it's 21,059. Remember to have the space there. All right. Okay, next. Write the missing number in the following number pattern. Okay, so you have 11,603, 10,603. So from here to here, you can see the number is going smaller. Smaller by how much? By 1,000. So minus 1,000. So here will be minus 1,000 again. So your next number will be minus 1,000 as well. So your answer is 8,603. So that's your answer. Okay. Next. What number is 100 more? 100 more than 9,922, 9,922, so 100 more. So your answer is 10,022. Again, leave that space there. Okay. Right, question 19. What is the value of this? 7 times 3,518, so it's 3,518 multiplied by 7. Okay, so so your answer is 24,626. Okay. What is the remainder? So they're asking for the remainder. When 2,064 divided by 9. Okay. So here will be 18. You can divide, so that's 2. So bring down the 6. Closest will be 18. That's another 2. Bring down the 4. Closest is 81. So that's a 9. So 4 take away 1 is a 3. So your remainder is 3. Now the only one remainder, so your answer will be just 3. Do not write the quotient. Okay? Right, next. Some factors of 63 are 1, 3, 7, and 63. What are the other two factors of 63? Now, so you are talking about factors, so that's 63. Right, so you have 1 times 63. 2, not possible because it's a remainder when you times. So it's 3 times 21. Okay? Then you have 4, not possible for 63, 5, not possible, 6, not possible. Then you have your 7 times 9. Okay, and that's all. So when you list down, it will be in order 1, 3, 7, 9, 21, and 63. Now, what is the missing number? 1, 1, 3, 3, 7, 7. 9 is missing, 21 is missing. So your answer is just 9 and 21. Okay, next. Measure angle X. Okay, so here, when they say measure, the minute you see this word measure, you're supposed to use your, yes, protractor. So I will just put the line, okay, to indicate. Now this is my baseline. Remember our baseline and our center line. Okay, and I will put my protractor down exactly on the baseline and my center line meeting. Okay, In order to do this, I would want to, so that I can see better, right? So try to extend the line. Okay, so in this case, I put this line exactly on my baseline and my center line. Okay, there you have it. You can see that clearly. Now this line is definitely bigger than 90, right? Bigger than your 90 degrees. Now you start counting from a 0 on this side. 0, because there's no line on this side. Your baseline is here. So you start measuring from 0 on this side. So 0, 0, then you have your 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Now it's on this side, so it's more than 125. All right, so it's 125, 26, 27. So your answer is 127. So angle X is 127 degrees. Okay, right, question 23. In the figure, ABCD is a rectangle. Now, properties of a rectangle: the line meets and form a 90 degrees right angle. Okay, so you have this whole, they ask you to find angle ECD. So this angle, not known, but you do know these two angles, right? So your working will show angle BCE. How do you find that angle? So I will first find this angle first. B, C, and E. Alright, so I find this angle first. That's 30 degrees plus 21 degrees, and that is 51 degrees. So I know this total angle is 51 degrees. So now I can find my angle ECD. 90 degrees minus 51 degrees, and my answer will be 39 degrees. So here is 39 degrees. Okay. Next, draw a line of symmetry for the following figure. Alright, so what I'll do is I can draw this way. Automatically I can see there's one line here. So I can draw it this way. Okay, this way down. Okay, if you don't like it this way down, so this is one line of symmetry. How else can you draw? Is there another alternative? Yeah, you can actually, when you fold it this way, this vertical line, that means you're folding it that way. So this line here, that means you're folding it. If you're going to do it this way, yes, it's possible as well. So this is another line of symmetry. Alright, you just need to give me one answer, okay? A line, because the word is a line. But I'm just giving you another alternative answer. Those of you who mark it vertically down, you're right. Horizontal line is also correct, okay? Right. So it's either or. You don't have to show me both, okay? Next, arrange the numbers in decreasing order. Decreasing order means from big numbers to small. Okay, so which is my biggest number? Okay, this is small. This is 6, 6, 6, but then there's a 0. So this is 9, this is 9. What's the next number? 1. So this will be your number 1. That's my biggest. Followed by this and followed by this one. So it's 69,103, 69,031, 60,319. That's your answer. Number 26. What is the smallest 5 digits? 5 digits, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-digit odd number that can be formed using 2, 1, 9, 6, and 3. Now, they want the smallest, okay? So, smallest 5-digit odd number. So, smallest would be, I'll take 1. So, that will give me a small number. Then, they want odd. Always keep in mind that they want odd as the number, right? So because they want the smallest, now I have two odd number, that's 9 and a 3. So I have to decide which one I want to put at the end because I want an odd number, okay? But because they want the smallest, so I can't take my 9 and put it here, right? So automatically my 9 has to be my last number because they want the smallest. And 9 is an odd number. So I can safely say that 9 I should put right at the end. So here is a 1, then followed by a 2. Then you just arrange it accordingly. 3, and then that's a 6. So your answer is 12,369. Right. Question 27. Amy wrote 8,507 words for a story writing competition. She wrote 1,624 more words than Mervyn. How many words did Mervyn write? Okay, so here you have, okay, Amy and Mervyn. So draw the same. Always remember when you are drawing your model, right? Always make them the same. Okay. So draw the same. So for Amy and Mervyn. So that's Amy and Mervyn. Okay. Now what happened is Amy wrote 8,507 words. Okay. And she wrote 1,624 more than Mervyn. So that's the extra more than Mervyn. Okay, so that is 1,624 than Mervyn. Okay. Okay, and this part here, total for Amy is 8,507. That's how much she wrote. Okay, Amy wrote. So if this is given as 1,624, how do you find this for Mervyn? Yeah, you just take away, right? So just write down Mervyn 8,507, take away 1,624, and okay, you do your subtraction. Okay, working column. 8,507 minus 1,624. So here will be a 3. So 8. That will be another 8 and 6. So it's 6,883. That's your answer. Alright, so this one here is that. Okay, next. Question 28. Miss Wee wants to buy 5,300 badges for an event. Okay, so this is the number of badges. The badges are sold in packets of 8. So one packet is 8 badges. But she wants to buy this number of packet. Sorry, these badges, this number of badges, 5,300 badges. Okay. She wants to buy this many, so how many packets? So now they ask you for how many packets. So what must you do? What is the least number of packets? So you just, all you need to do is to just divide. Divide it by 8, right? So your answer will be, sorry, here will be your 48. That's 6. So closest will also be 48. So here will be 2. All right, closest to 20 is a 16. All right, that's 2. So you have a remainder, and that remainder is a 4. Okay, now then go back to the question. They ask you for the least number of packets. They don't want the extra, they just want the number of packets. So the number of packets is just 662. This extra is not counted. So your answer is just, okay, now because they just want the least number of packets, meaning 662 are already in packets, right? So the 4 extra, you can't possibly throw it away, right? You got to put the 4 extra in packets as well, right? So that means 662 plus for the 4 extra 1 pack. So your answer is 663. Okay, you can't just throw away the extra 4, right? You got to put the extra 4 in packets as well, right? So you just add 1 more packet, that is to put the 4 extra. So it's 663. Okay, next. Write down the multiples of 9 that are between 65 and 85. Okay, multiples of 9. So which means your 9 times table, that is between 65 and 85. So okay, we don't have to start from the very beginning. We can just start from the 63, because this is 65, right? So 63, 72, 81, and that's 85, so I can stop there. So they want between 65 and 85, so my answer will be these two, 72 and 81. Alright, next. Draw and label a line BC such that AB, alright, remember B is my angle, because that's the center. So your angle should your another line should go on this side, okay? Because I want B as the angle, the ABC, okay? So what you do is you draw your marking at B, because I want B as the angle. So draw your marking for the line at B, baseline here. Okay, and your 0 marking should be on this side. Okay, so the 167, I just put my protractor down on my baseline and my center line. Remember my 0 starting on the other side. Okay, from here, that's my 0. So 0, then all the way to 100. Okay, 0 all the way to 167. Okay, 0 on this side. 10, 167, 150, 60, 160 there. 165, 66, 67 here. Okay, so what I do is I join this there nicely. So this is my 167. So my angle AB, and this is a C, is equals to 167. Okay. Next, number 31. Draw and label a rectangle PQRS from the given lines. Okay, so here I have PQRS. So I'll do this. Okay, so count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means from here to here. This is my line going down. And then this is my line. Okay. And this is my vertical line down. Now, then you take your highlighter. Just highlight the line that you have just drawn. Okay. And then label. You need to label. So if I were to label PQRS from the given line, so it will be PQRS. Okay, so that's how you should draw. Okay, next. Symmetry. Okay, this is the line of symmetry. That means it's slanted. Okay, let's see what is the missing. Shade 4 more squares. So they want you to shade 4 more squares. So we put a tick first before we shade, okay? So here we have this and this is fine. This and this, done. Okay, we have one line, one square here. Okay, so we have, okay, this square is all missing there. One here. This is missing here. This and this is missing. So that's 2 squares. Alright, and then this and this together. This and this is missing. This and this together. Right? And then you have this and this and this together. This and here is missing. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 squares. So what you do is then you just shade the square. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 squares. Okay. Alright, question 33. Gabriel multiplied a number by 5 instead of 3. The answer that he got was 12 more than the correct answer. 12 more. Okay, so we don't know the number that he multiplied. Times, okay, he multiplied the number by 5 instead of by 3. So the number that you're supposed to find, alright, he went to multiply it by 5 and not by 3. So if you take 5 times 5 gives you 25. 5 times 3, this is the number that you guess, that is 15. 25, take away 15, your answer is a 10. So this is 12 more, that means you're very close to the answer. This is 10, right? So take another number using the same concept. What times 5 equals what times 3 equals? So if the answer is very close, so I just move, instead of putting 5, let's guess a 6. So 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 3 is 18. So 30 take away 18, my answer is 12, right? So that's 12 given. So your original number should be a 6. Okay, question 34, right? The figure shows a square A, E, G, D. This is the square. Okay, let me just highlight for you. A, E, G, D. So that's the square. And 2 identical rectangles, alright? E, B, F, H. So that's one rectangle. And H, F, C, and G. That's the other rectangle. Okay? Now they say that BF is equals to FC, and that is 6 and 6. Find the length of AE. Now if this side, alright, if you move that, if that side is 6 and 6, okay, so that's 6 and 6. 6 plus 6 will give you 12, right? So this side, as you know, is the same as that. So that's a 12. Okay, so that's a 12. So this is a square. So if this is 12, this is also 12, this is also 12, and this side is also 12. So your line length AE, so length AE is 12. Okay, so the length AE is 12 cm. So your answer is 12 centimeter. Okay, right, next 35. Sheila is standing at point X facing northeast. So north, south, east, west. So remember your naughty elephant spray water. So you just indicate. Okay, so that's northeast. This is your southeast. This is your southwest. This is your northwest. Okay, so if X is facing northeast, so this is northeast, so it's facing here. Okay, it's facing at B, yeah? Facing at B. Makes a 3/4 turn. So, anti-clockwise. Facing a B, anti-clockwise turn will be 1. This is 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So your answer will be a D. Next, Sheila faces northeast. Okay, so northeast again, northeast. How many degrees will she need to turn in a clockwise direction to face south? So from northeast, clockwise direction. So here, clockwise direction means the other way, right? Let me just use red. So northeast, clockwise direction. How many degrees? Okay, so from here to here is 90. Now, until she faces west. Your west is here. So here to here is another 90. So 90 plus 90, 180. And west is on this side. This is 45. So it should be 90 plus 90 plus 45. Your answer is 225. So that's your answer.